Today I'm in New York City visiting what I can only call a shiny, newer hotel here, just steps from Times Square. You'll see why I'm saying shiny when we go inside. The place is literally glistening. This is the brand new Hard Rock Hotel. And yeah, it's right in the center of the action. And again, I'm not lying when I say literally steps from Times Square. It is summertime in New York and it's reflected on the price of this hotel. I'll get to that at the end of the video, but yeah, not a cheap 2-night stay down here off Times Square. Of course, you've got to take into consideration that location. If you're looking to be in the middle of Midtown, well, this is a brilliant place to base yourself for a couple of days, right between the Theatre District and the Radio City Music Hall. You'll find the Hard Rock Hotel right here on 159th and 48th. There's about 450 guest suites in here. Most of them are the same. We're in the Double Queen. Of course, there's the King. And then for those who've got a little bit more cash about them, luxury penthouse suites they've got on the top floor. And just before we go inside, I'll just show you what's outside the door here. Well, that is Times Square. That's the M&M store. So that just gives you an idea of how close you are. There's a little food court here. From memory, last time I stayed, it's quite expensive, and there's also pizza by the slice here. As always, being New York, there's loads of work being done. There's a valley loading area here. There was a big bus tour actually taken off from here. You can see a couple of the bus guys here, so I think this is a good vantage point if you want to do one of those open top buses. And then the Hampton Inn is right across the road as well. In terms of how tall the building is, well, of course, it's by Ireland standards, it would probably be the biggest building in the country, but in New York it kind of dwarfs by comparison with some of the buildings around it. So I'll show you the view when we get up into the room, but needless to say, you're not going to get that sort of iconic Times Square view you may think about, or you may want indeed when you come here, but we'll dander over inside and I'll give you a little look around the Hard Rock Hotel. This is Cher's from Studio 54. She wore it in 1973 at an episode of the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, performing rock and roll medley with Jerry Lee Lewis, Chuck Berry and Frankie Valli. As soon as you walk in, I mentioned shiny, the place is glistening clean. It smells beautiful as well. They're probably the first things you'll notice, and then you'll start to pick up on all the great music memorabilia, classic rock memorabilia, sprinkled right throughout this huge hotel. And just as you come into the lobby, one of the first things you'll see is actually a handwritten song by John Lennon. Here it is. Of course, in behind this glass case to keep it nice and safe and preserve it. This is from 1971 here, and it says this was the lyrics to the song New York City that he penned by hand, inspired by his move here in the early 1970s. What's under there? Have you found a wee hidey hole in the Hard Rock Hotel? What is it now? Is that a wee house for you? When you walk in on the ground floor, they've got a steak restaurant, not the Hard Rock Cafe, of course, that's further down into Times Square itself. And they've also got the Rock Shop as well, which I'll take you in shortly, with all that Hard Rock memorabilia and merch that you can buy, of course. There's a huge dome though on the ground floor, and there's this sweeping staircase which takes you up onto the second floor, and that's where you'll check in. That's where the lobby is, and it's also where a couple of more little seating areas, restaurants are too. And in the evenings they even have a live band playing up here on the lobby level. So this is the check-in area. You can see all the kind of colourful vinyl they've got placed there, adding to that sort of Art Deco vibe right throughout the hotel at check-in. Lots more vinyl in case right through. This one presented to Blondie. And then just outside the lobby area, there's these little seats around here which you can kind of wait in. These are reserved for dining. I think this is part of the restaurant that's over here, sessions for dinner and lunch. Right now they're doing breakfast up there, and you can see right round the dome here there's all this various music memorabilia from Nicki Minaj there. There's Frank Sinatra memorabilia here. And up here as well, there's a wee licensed bar area too for beverages and cocktails. Here we've got Lady Gaga's boots from the 2018 Grammy Awards. And over here, Rihanna's boots from a performance in an ad in 2017. Now, as I mentioned, this hotel is new. It only opened in 2022, which is why everything still has that new hotel smell about it. And unlike a lot of Times Square hotels as well, this one actually has plenty of lifts. I can count 6 here. Okay, we're in. Even the lift is shiny. So the rooftop bar is on the 34th floor. Now you need your room key here on the little pad to go into different rooms. The highest I can go is 33 because I'm guessing the rooftop bar is currently closed, so it's not letting me activate for this. You see there's 36 floors in total, and every floor has a different pop star theme as soon as you get out of the lift area. So Cardi B, a dress worn by her here, and the pop star herself there taking up this facade here at the left. So there's a different one on every floor that you get off on. This looks like a smaller floor than the floor that we're on the 20th. So maybe these are suites or bigger rooms. Of course, there's music playing at every turn in here, as you would expect. It's not overly intrusive. It's not like loud, like sometimes when you're in the Hard Rock Cafe. You just kind of want them to turn it down. So it's not like that, but you will hear music at every level, in the elevators, on the floors, and of course around the public areas as well. But that is the entire theme. Okay, heading down to the bedroom now, and I'll show you inside. We're in room 2012 on the 20th floor, and this is what it looks like. The first thing you notice when you walk into the rooms is that there's a different pop star or rock icon on the bathroom doors. Lady Gaga is on this one. We had Bruce Springsteen last time we stayed here. I like all New York hotel rooms. Room is actually very small. It's not that big, but of course they have this clever glass paneling effect, which looks like the room's bigger. It makes it look like the room's bigger than it actually is. The double queen beds, again, they're quite, for me, these are quite narrow, not a lot of room in them. I'll get to the view in just a second. Over by the window, they've got this little table. We were able to have some room service on that yesterday. There's a chair here and another double-seated area here. You'll notice in these rooms, they've got really good access for power extensions and USB connections. There's a port there. There's another port on both sides of the beds, here and here, for your iPhones and laptops and things like that. They've got, this is actually an Alexa Amazon smart speaker. You can ask it to do really cool things like order your room service. Yeah. Oh, thanks very much.
Oh, that's for me.
That's for you. Give it to your mummy. She'll open it. Ashley, open that for her. Kind of doing something here. Over here they've got different modes for rooms. So welcome when you come in, puts all the lights on, then relax, just darkens it a little bit, sleep, and then off as well. Phone handset for ordering room service or speaking to the front desk, and you've got this little bedside table in between the two queens here as well. You've got more in the way of power down here for the iron and things like that. And then you've got this whole kind of shelving area. When you come in, we've got loads of stuff in it. We've been in the room a couple of days now. Coffee maker, some cups. They refresh the water and they bring that in when they're doing room service, which is here. Now, this is supposed to be a little chiller. This isn't working, is it?
So I don't know if it's supposed to.
It's supposed to chill. The one before did chill. Yeah, it's the light's coming on, but it's not chilling anything. Little drawer there, and then there's some more space here for your stuff. A little bit dark here. Full length mirror actually here. You've got your hangers, some extra bed linen up here if you need it, and then you've got a safe in here for all your valuables, and just some more drawer space here, and then a little bit more space for shoes and things down there. So that's pretty much it. TV here, which is good, and yeah, this can play music or local radio, or you can ask it to do all kinds of things as well. So it's pretty clever. You've got AC up here if you need it, which we do at the moment, which works off the panel
Which I have
right
had,
here.
like,
You've been turning that up when I've been turning it down.
it's freaking.
And that's it. There's nothing else really to say about the room, is there? Other than it's good. Like we're happy. It's clean, tidy, modern. There's not really any complaints. Again, we'll get to the price at the end, but maybe that would be it. But just
It's exactly what we were expecting because of being in New York and we needed a family room.
Yeah, and the attention to detail too. Like you got little guitars and things like that there on the pillows. So they actually do take.
And the bed was really comfy last night.
Yeah, bed was good.
Love the pillows. I love
Yeah.
the soft pillow.
And if you move that pram out of the way, if you can, just because again, like if any more than 2 or 3 days in here, I would go mad because
Yeah, he's not coping with the lack of
it's the lack of space just when there's 4 people running around a room. So you just can't with 4 big cases and stuff. But out here in the corridor, if you do want room service, you just hit the little button here and it eliminates the light. And as I mentioned earlier, as for the view, well, yeah, I mean, it's pretty decent to be fair. I mean, it is New York. You're in among the big tall buildings that are all around you. There's the Barclays building right there. So it's again a view that we knew we would get because we were here before. We're on the 20th floor, so I mean the building does go up to 36 floors, so nearly twice as high as this, but it's still not going to be high enough to really overshoot anything that's immediately around you. Times Square is kind of just down here a little bit. I think you can see a corner of it from a slither of it from up on the rooftop bar, which will hopefully get a chance just to check out and to show you a quick walkthrough on that. But you can see on 20 floors you're still quite a distance above the street, and you don't have buildings right at you at the window. They are a little bit away, so it does still allow you to get that kind of feeling that you are in New York City and you are kind of immersed within the skyline without feeling like you're just looking out at brick buildings right outside the front window. Over here, this building, I'm not sure what this was, but I know it wasn't here when we came in January 2024. So they threw up these huge structures really quickly. I'll give you a quick look at the very small bathroom in through Lady Gaga here. All these doors slide open, and you'll need to forgive the fact that there's 3 very messy ladies who have already, as you can see, taken over. But it's a very small sort of wash area here, small wash basin. I love all the little gold taps, the gold frames for even the big sort of vanity mirror, and this kind of huge light around it as well, which is very kind of themed along the lines of the Hard Rock. Got this makeup mirror here as well. Body lotion here, so I'm wondering why that's kind of there, or is that like hand soap? But it's mounted to the wall there. There is a bar of soap, which I think is theirs and not ours too. Small loo, there's towels down here, there's a hairdryer right there. I should also mention, by the way, back in the main room, I forgot to mention, all the rooms have these steamers. Not an iron, but a steamer, so you just put out what you need on your bed and you can steam it with this. These are actually very good, and Ashley said yesterday she thought it was better than the iron, so it done the job. So yeah, hairdryer in there, and then you've got your Rockstar Hard Rock golden shower, so to speak. It comes from the roof here, or else you can also have your body shower here. And again, you can see all the fittings are all this kind of gold plated, easy to work too, good force out of it. That there alters between the 2 settings depending on what shower you want, hot and cold, on or off. So no faff with this, it was really easy to work. And then you've got again your Hard Rock shampoo, conditioner and body wash right there as well, and a couple more little gold taps up here just to hang your stuff on, and a gold railing there. So yeah, plenty of towels, a little bin, your toilet rolls are there, and again you have this sort of option to mood light the bathroom again. You can dim the lights, or here you can sort of turn them completely off and just keep the vanity light on as well. So yeah, it's good. It tells you a little bit here about saving the planet, and if you want a new towel, what you need to do with it. Leave it on the floor and they'll replace it.
How high up is our room?
Really tall.
Really tall.
We got up
Look at the big lights up there.
The whole way up, look how high the buildings go.
So big, isn't it?
That one's blue at the top, see up there? That's the Barclays building, like way up there.
We are.
We're really high up, aren't we?
This is our new hotel.
This is our new hotel. And where are we?
At our new hotel.
Where are we? What country are we in?
Oh,
New York.
And right here at the elevators on the ground floor, they've got both Beyonce and Jay-Z side by side. Performance she wore while performing with him on the Run 2 World Tour in 2018 was this outfit you're seeing right here, and this was what the man himself was wearing during the 2000 MTV Spring Break Festival that she was performing with as Destiny's Child. Down here on the ground floor, they've also got a Hard Rock shop where you can buy all your memorabilia and merch. Let's see how much. So we're typically looking at $38 for a small t-shirt, so yeah, pricey enough. Now this is pretty cool. They've got the Statue of Liberty as a silhouette made out of various pins from Hard Rock. That's pretty cool. Down here they've got some Hard Rock shot glasses, a bag, guitar bag, mugs, $20. I don't think so. I think we'll do without that. There's some flasks here, and if you want to be spotted in something a little bit more noticeable, this little number here. Now I will say this is a very nice Hard Rock polo shirt, there's no doubt about it. Feels good, looks neat, and the price tag, $75. That concludes the stay at the Hard Rock Hotel. What did we think?
What do you think? Because we stayed before. It was good.
It was
What did you
good.
like about it?
The bathroom.
The bathroom, yeah.
Why? The Hollywood mirror in the bathroom.
Aye, she spent most of the time in the bathroom actually,
Yes,
didn't
she
she?
did, yeah.
I was lucky to get in there with these three ladies.
Say hi, Eden.
Hey. Yeah, so we're off now. So it was probably twice as much as we paid for it last time. We came sort of off season in January before, so it was about $340 a night.
Yeah.
This time, so that's about what, £280?
No, there was only, to be fair, there was only two the last time. We also needed a family room this time, so maybe that made up the difference as well.
So it was good for Times Square, so close
Really
to Times
central.
Square, so central, and they did the queen bed option as well, which was good because
it was great.
so-
I was squished the whole time.
you were yeah, it's tight enough in there, but then we'll walk this way. But then anywhere, to be fair, in Times Square is going to be tight. All the New York hotel rooms, but very few of them, or not as many of them as you maybe would think, do queen bed options. So it was good for that. The rooftop bar was closed when we were there, so we never got to see it.
Again, we wouldn't be using it because the kids were here.
Because the kids were here.
It is a nice bar.
It is nice, and as well worth checking out. There was a wedding or a private function or something on yesterday, and they actually had it booked out. And the food, we ordered room service when we arrived. The food in there is beautiful. It's class. It's as good as the Hard Rock cafes, if not even better. And there's also that restaurant on the ground floor as well, which we didn't check out, and some of the other restaurants on the lobby level as well, for breakfast and brunch and lunch and things like that as well. And look, actually this is how close it is to Times Square, just to give you an idea. While I've been talking, we're now on Times Square and apparently walking into a gift shop. So yes, would we recommend? Absolutely. Probably a little bit on the rich side for us, but well worth checking out. Hard Rock Hotel on Times Square in New York City.